Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Emilio Bonifacio heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 18.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Ender Inciarte will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Kemp has come through. Looks like this will be good for extra bases. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5.
Freddie Freeman will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hernandez going back on it, still going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Batting fifth.
Here's Miguel Sano, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on. Sean Newcomb gets the starting assignment for the Braves. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I'll look to get a W here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez.
Carl Crawford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hot shot down the line. Garcia is up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Corey Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Here it comes, 2-0. Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second. Adonis Garcia will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Sean Newcomb stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he likely won't be bunting here.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out just to move him over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford sprinting after it, and no shot even for Crawford. It's a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ender Inciarte gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I'll tell you, it almost looks like BP when he steps up to the plate, putting together another nice performance in this one, too.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. To second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3. Matt Kemp is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
First baseman number
Freddie Freeman will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And he falls behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Got him.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch-out. He tried the fastball on the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
Here's Miguel Sano, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
And that's what Kershaw can do to you. He's not as hard a thrower as a lot of people think, but the way he keeps you off balance is top-notch.
And the fact that his arm angle is the same every time, he repeats his release point better than anyone in baseball.
And this one gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher
Yasmani Grandal stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First delivery to him on the way. Towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Howie Kendrick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
center fielder
Kike Hernandez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Hit hard on the ground to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number
Stepping in
51,
and ready for another shot, Carlos Ruiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. On its tailor-made to short, 6-4. But not 3, apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 28, Austin Barnes.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. The 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Luis Avilan will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Jace Peterson will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Kike Hernandez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips, and he's back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Push to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Carlos Ruiz stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The batter,
Trace Thompson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 21, Trace Thompson.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Chris Withrow will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. J.P. Howell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Adonis Garcia ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Chris Withrow will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Danny Swanson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Check this out on show track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores.
And say what you want about these guys, but they find a way to win ball games. Here's just another example of big at-bat as he drives in 2 with a 2-out double.
Brett Anderson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ender Inciarte will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
From the stretch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Matt Kemp steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat.